The question here is, I am suffering from emotional disturbances. So, I have emotional disturbance. This is the question. What do I do? Emotions cannot be suppressed. Emotions cannot be expressed. Okay. What to do with emotions? All emotions are nothing but love. Love is the basic root of emotion. Love for something I have, but what is something is small, an object. That attachment to the object causes emotion. But universal love doesn't cause emotion. Okay? The love for anything has to be converted love for God. So then what happens? In emotions, I feel like crying. I feel angry. This cry and anger to be directed towards divine, seeking of divine. You cry for God. Okay, you laugh for God. Alright? That gives an outlet for the emotions. Expression. Now, suppression will not help. Our emotions need an outlet. How do you get the outlet? Do everything for God. Okay? So if you feel like crying, cry for God. Because ultimately, all emotions are nothing but absence of love in some way. Okay? The fear is absence of love. How? If I'm connected to everything, there's love. Then there's no fear. But I'm connected to something, but I'm not connected to something else. There's a fear. So ultimately, all emotions are nothing but distortion of love. Love is the purest emotion. So if you're able to cultivate the purest emotion for love, for God, then you'll be free from other emotions. The emotions, other emotions are there because your emotions are not directly towards divine. Cry for God, then other emotions will disappear. Do not try to suppress emotions. Become aware.
Crying for God itself is the emotion.
Yeah, let it come. Cry for God is not an emotion. It's called devotion.
Yeah, but so, devotion comes at places where society is there.
I'm saying cry for God. It's not called emotion. The emotions are two types. Emotions related to materiality and emotion related to spirituality. Emotion spirituality is called devotion.
Yeah.
Devotion is perfectly okay. The problem is the society does not tolerate. I mean, behavior in certain way it doesn't tolerate. So, as much as possible, try to express your emotions to God in a private place or in the presence of Guru, in the presence of satsang. It's okay. But in public place, people will not understand it. So that's where you have to be careful. Okay. Of course, if you become too whatever is too evolved, you may don't care for public also. You may express the emotions also. But that's a different thing. But until you're living in the society, devote your time for emotions to God or devotion to God in your private space. Okay?
My private space involves family and my wife. They don't understand all this.
Yeah. So your wife doesn't understand, your family doesn't understand. So for them to make understand, you have to come to satsang gradually. But right now, don't force them. First, you start, at least in your private space, you start becoming more devotional. Right? Whether it's puja or bhajan, whatever is there. Public space, try to avoid display of spiritual emotions. Okay? Never try to suppress emotions. Suppression emotion is not solution. Okay? Becoming aware of the emotions is a problem. Now all emotions, root of emotions is nothing but love. And most often, it's also some childhood issues, some impressions. You may feel angry with somebody, but really the anger is not just with that person. Something hidden inside. So you should be able to get aware of that, become aware of that. Have inner awareness and outer expression. Both will solve the emotion issue. Okay? emotion causes commotion in our life, disturbance in our life. And the root of emotion is love, the divine love, universal love. Absence of universal love causes emotions. Okay, the fear is emotion where I don't feel connected to anybody. If I feel connected to everybody in the form of love, there's no fear. Okay? Jealousy is because I have jealousy for somebody. Because I'm seeing that person is separate from me. The love is the root of all emotions. The love directed to one is universal love. Okay? I would simply say emotion causes commotion in life. The solution for emotion is devotion in life. Solution for emotions is the devotion.
What does commotion mean?
Commotion disturbance.
Okay.
Okay? That's the answer to your question.
Should convert the emotion towards the divine. So, how do you do that for emotions like anger or
Do not worry, anger. You develop love for divine, all other emotions will be taken care. Don't try to treat each emotion separately.
So it's like
how do you direct that? You said redirect.
No, I'm saying all emotions are related to love. Love for God. So as you start developing love for God, other emotions will come down. You don't have to address each emotions separately. Love is the root of all. Devotion is the solution for emotions. Okay. Now, other emotions like anger, fear, and all, you can become more and more aware internally. You don't have to try to solve them. Just become aware of them. But direct your love emotion to God. Devotion. You don't have to address each emotion because love is the fundamental.
para level, no? Para level.
Love. Just love. Love for God. Love for God, love for Guru, love for scriptures, love for satsang, love for seva. All of them are same.